Yes, it is National EMS Week, which means we are sending out our appreciation to all those working on the front lines in the EMS industry. Now, you may remember that I recently spoke with a paramedic and EMS instructor who's been doing virtual trainings for future EMTs. Now, I also spoke with an EMT field training officer, and she tells me what it's like once they graduate those virtual training classes and then are put in the field.
Well, our job itself has not changed. We're still responding to 911 calls. We're still responding to sick people and taking care of them the best that we can. The part that's hard for us now is our PPE situation. We've always had our PPE. We wear it when we need it. Now it's more or less, if you think of it like if you have a paper napkin that you're trying to wash and reuse, used by other people, you're trying to keep yourself healthy and safe with that when there just isn't enough to go around. So in the back of your mind, you're trying to take care of these people that are sick, that are scared because they're sick. And you're also scared yourself because you're like, do I have enough on? Am I going to catch this? It's something that's very worrisome. And then I have the people that I'm training also. And these people are brand new into EMS, so they are not aware of the risks that they're taking yet, just because they're so new. So trying to watch them, to take care of them, to make sure they're safe, along with my partner and along with myself. It just adds a little bit more to the plate. However, the job itself is not any different.
I've been asking a lot of the first responders I've been speaking with, and especially the medical professionals and just other people on the front lines, grocery store workers, you name it, anybody who has to be out there. Are you afraid when you go to work? I
think in the beginning I was. Now, not so much. It's more or less, this is just, okay, so this is what I do now. This is how I dress up. This is the PPE I have. This is how I'm going to overcome it. Once you kind of get yourself into a routine of how to deal with it, it's less scary. But in the beginning, absolutely. I was very scared.
What would your advice be to other folks, people who are quarantining at home? They're getting a little stir crazy. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it is to see this firsthand. What would you want those people to know?
If you're stir crazy, go out for a walk, but stay far, far away from people because this is very easily spread. But what I would want them to know from my view is that this is something that can be very easily prevented. They don't have to be scared of other people. They just need to take the precautions that they need to take because, let's face it, I take these people and I move them from one bed to another. I pick them up. I touch them. I'm talking to them. They themselves are not scary. But what could happen, could be very scary. So just be very mindful, wash your hands, don't touch your face, don't stick your fingers in your mouth, wear a mask, always wear a mask, and stay 6 feet apart.
All right, so again, our thanks to all EMS workers and for Amber for training future EMTs. We know that's very important, especially now more than ever. And you heard there's some good advice, obviously, as the state starts to partially reopen. Keep those safety guidelines in mind and continue to practice good hygiene and social distancing. We thank Amber for taking the time to chat with us. If you know of somebody who's working right now out there on the front lines, maybe their job or their industry has changed, you think we should profile them, send us an email either at workin-ct at share61.com or at fox61.com, I should say, or at share61 at fox61.com.